My name is Delores Schaub, and I lived here at Wright's Rehabilitation Center for 5 months since I came back the second time. I've lived here 56 years from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And my husband and I should say my mother too, because my father never made it here. He died at 56 with a stroke. And we just love Florida. And I heard a lot about the Wright's Rehabilitation, and I thought, oh gee, if anything happens to me at any time, I'd like to go there. So during the hurricane, my husband died in the meantime of pancreatic cancer, and my mother died right after him. So I lived alone for 18 years, and I did very well till I fell. So anyway, when I fell and they brought me here, I stayed here 2 weeks, and they got me back on my feet that I could walk again. And I thought, gee, that's a nice place. If anything ever happens to me bad, I would love to go back there. During the hurricane, my friend, a very good friend, my power of attorney, she said, Delores, my daughter Danielle wants you to come to Tampa. I lived in a big mansion, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. And so I stayed in one of the bedroom naturally, and in the generations now, they have high beds. So I got in bed, and I went over to turn the light off, and I fell on the floor. And I laid there. Naturally, young people don't go to bed at 8 o'clock. They stay up to 11 or so. So anyway, I said, help, help. Nobody heard me for about 6-7 hours. And then they brought me here. And I was just so happy because I was here before for a couple of weeks. Well, I knew a lot of the people and all, and I said, oh, this is a place I would love to spend the rest of my life because I'm 93 years old. And I thought, oh, if they would just leave me here, I'd be so happy. So they said, where are you going, in assisted living? I said, I really don't know. I have to wait to find out. So one of the nurses came and she said, how would you like to stay here the rest of your life? Well, to me, it was like giving me $1 million because I knew everybody here. And I said, I would just love it. And I made so many friends here and everything, and rehab is out of this world. Georgette and all the others is just marvelous, but Georgette stuck with me. And she said to me one day, she said, how would you like to walk backwards? I said, backwards? I'm lucky I walk forward. So anyway, I did with a walker, and everything they asked me to do, the bicycle and lifting weights and so forth, I did. And she said, oh, if every patient was like you, Delores, you don't refuse anything. I said, no. I said, I'm used to hard work. In my day, you climbed trees, picked fruit, fell out of trees, and hurt yourself, but you were young, you got over things. And I had such good friends that stuck with me all the while I was recuperating. I'll never forget them. One's like my daughter. I won't mention names, but I'll never forget her. I just love her because she did everything for me to get me back on my feet. Prayers and everything, they worked. So anyway, I just was so happy here. And we have a lot of laughing here. Now, I took tap dancing lessons when I was 6 years old, and I loved to dance. Even the jitterbug, as time went on, different dances and everything. And even though I'm in a wheelchair, when they have the entertainment here, I'm shaking and go right with them. But I said, oh, if I could only get out of this wheelchair and dance with you, I'd be so happy. But I'm just thankful I'm living at my age. People said, Delores, I never seen you so happy. I said, well, I know I'll be taken care of the rest of my life. And all the love they give me here is so wonderful. They hug me, they kiss me, and I do the same with them. So that's all I can say. This is an excellent place. And when people say, oh, I want to go home, I said, what do you want to go home for? You couldn't have it any better than here. And all the activities, painting, and bingo, about 5 times a week, everything's going on. And we all sing together and everything like that. That's all I can really say. I just love it here.